Your boy is currently sitting 9 wins to 11 losses in the Fantasy FC League, boys. I am struggling to say the least with this dreaded sweaty cup. And I mean, it's no wonder when you look at your boy's squad over here, man. It ain't anything to shout about. So I need some inspiration. Today, we're going to be checking out some of the best teams, the highest level teams I've seen, fitting the FC Fantasy League requirements that you boys can consider. And even if you don't want to, use the whole team, because obviously a lot of us have obviously played 2 phases of 12 games, 24 games, and we're waiting for phase 3 tomorrow, boys. So yeah, even if you don't want to switch your whole team around, a couple of cards in this video, maybe you'll see a certain card in someone's team that you think, you know what, I wouldn't mind trying that in my team and it would work chem-wise. Get him in your squad, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I need some inspiration. Hopefully this video will help you boys out as well. Let's check some squads, man. Alright, boys, we're going to look at a few viewers' teams first here to give myself some inspiration, and then we're going to jump over to Twitter, and we're going to look at a load of squads over there, man. Because the FIFA community over there has hooked us up with some big squads, man. Some squads I look at, and I'm thinking, how do they even get that to work? Like, under the requirements of the Fantasy League, 84 rated max. Like, the team just seems so strong, man, compared to what I'm using here. So, Rats, then, one of our viewers with the first team, boys. I mean, he's working with something, man. He's cooking up something here. Tamori, I'm using his regular gold on my second account on the cup, and he's been really good for me. This 86 one on this team, and then, obviously, Ashley Cole at left back, Melina, I think that is at right back. And then in midfield, I mean, Sabitzer in there, solid 84 rated, a bit of a box-to-box in there. You got Dembele, who I think is one of the ones in this cup, boys. I mean, Dalglish, Liao, you see these frequent cars in this cup. Dembele's another one where I see a lot of when I'm playing my games. I mean, makes sense, right? He's, for this cup, he's very meta, right? He's outdated, obviously. His regular gold's outdated now in game. But with this cup, under the requirements, a 5-star card with very good pace and agility. Makes sense people are using him, man. So, yeah, 86 Dembele in there. And obviously then you've got Maradona over on that team as well, man. I mean, very solid team. Very solid team, man. So, yeah, I'd be interested to know your record on that, Sriracha. If you're in the comments, mate, drop your comment in, man. Let me know what record you are sitting with that team in the Fantasy League. But starting us off strong. Very nice team. Finn305 on Discord. Please, can I be featured in tomorrow's video? Of course you can, my man. Here we go. We've got Henry and Wanyeri 84. So Wanyeri and Maradona both not evil, which I guess works in this situation because obviously they lower the rating nicely. So yeah, Gundogan in there. Rashford, the defense, which I will be honest, it lacks a lot of pace there. I feel like, to be honest, mate, you could do a lot better, Finn, with your team, mate. You really could. I mean, that's a solid squad, but I feel like you're limiting yourself a little bit, mate. I mean, you're using idiot Ruben Dias. That's going to massively skyrocket your rating. You could use someone like a Van den Ven there, mate. I think it'd be perfect for you. Keeping those Premier League links. Ruben Dias, idiot rated. That's skyrocketing your rating a lot. And obviously, you can only afford an 84 team, so you got to try and keep the high rates to a minimum. But out of the 86 pluses, boys, or 87 plus, I think it's 3 for this cup you're allowed to use. I mean, for one of them to be Diaz, I think that's a waste, to be fair. Your 3 is Gundogan, the 2 centre-backs, pretty much. Gundogan and the 2 centre-backs. So, yeah, I would try and get Van den Ven in there, mate. It would lower your team rating up, and it might be able to allow you to switch things around elsewhere as well. Robertson's alright left back, Ben White right back. Lacks a bit of pace, though. I think there is still better options out there, but it's not too bad. Pickford in goal. And then, obviously, the front line. The front line cooks, man. Henry, Rashford will be solid in this cup. 1 year, 84. So, if you boys haven't got the full 1 year Evo from that Future Stars back then, but I mean, I guess, as I say, it works out now that it works for this rating in the cup, man. So, yep, appreciate you sending that through, Finn. There we go. Right, boys, so I'm on my bookmarks on Twitter. I've tagged a load of these teams, man. And as I say, I'll be giving shout-outs to every single person that's obviously hooked the video up with their team as well, of course. So, yeah, some of these teams, one thing I will say before revealing any, boys, some of these teams are, like, obviously cracked. They're insane. But they just seem like they're way better than E4 rated. Obviously, make sure you do silver benching, because obviously bronze benching's not allowed in this cup, but silver is, so that'll get your rating down nicely as well, boys. Some of these teams, man, it just seems like, how have they been able to build that? I mean, your boy Footy's built what I've built. You've seen it at the start of the video, boys. And then we'll see some of these crazy teams, man. First of all, Cinema Pongole. He's rocking Dalglish up front, the 89 version on this card. A lot of people, as I say, man, running Dalglish in this. Dalglish and Liao were like the top 2 most popular cards of this cup, it seems like, boys. We've got Bale. Interesting midfield, some cards you wouldn't usually see, but that's the beauty of this cup, isn't it? You find out these hidden gems, man. Some of these cards that you would never try usually, but you're trying them in the Fantasy League to fit with the requirements, man. He says, I don't even know where I got Lone Walker from. Well, there we go. That actually works really well, because it means you can use Aki then. Obviously, Walker's obviously transferred, but it's nice that you can use his City card, bro. Lillian Thuram, again, very popular in this cup. I've seen this bloody guy a lot, man, in this cup. So, yeah, he's obviously very good, but yeah, very popular option in this cup as well for the rating and stuff. Uni Simon in goal, Robertson left back. Pretty strong team now, man. Diaby, I think that is in Cam. That's a very nice team. That's a very nice team, man. I'm getting inspiration already, man, from this. Yeah, I really am. I mean, as I say, I'm still thinking, boys, that I need to improve my defense. My defense is the weak link in my team massively. Manuel Perez, let's have a little look at your one, mate. So we got Rashford 90 up there. Cruyff, he's got the Petit in there as well. Petit's a monster in this game. I don't know what it is. Every time I face Manuel Petit in this game, boys, he absolutely cooks me in the midfield. He's a destroyer, man. He blocks everything. He intercepts everything. He anticipates everything. He's there, man. He is there. It's mad. Defense, I think it's Yuri Brikishi at left back. And he's got Gomez, Frimpong. I don't know that. Is that? I can't think of that guy's name. Simican, is it? I don't think it is Simican. He's Leipzig, I believe, right? Yeah, solid team, though, nonetheless. Obviously, liking your Evos there with the 2 strikers and obviously left back and 2 centre backs as well. Strong build team, man. I mean, yeah, you've done well there. You've done well there. I mean, this Evo, that's the beauty as well, boys. I mean, tip from the video. I'm getting inspiration from this video as well by checking these teams out for the first time. But one thing I will say is some of these 74 rated cards, like, make sure you utilize them, man. Make sure you utilize them in this cup because we all know those Evos, right, that are 74 rated from the silver one that came out a while back. Like, we know their face stats and their in-games are way better than a 74 card would suggest. So that's perfect for this cup. You know, you're getting the best of both worlds. You're able to fit the requirements, helps you lower your team rating down, you know, below that 84. But in reality, you're probably getting like a 86, 87 card at least based on stats, you know. So you're cheating the system, boys. That's what we need to do. So, yeah, that is definitely something you make sure you utilize, boys, and make use of for sure. Very solid squad there. We've got Thomas down here. What we're working with, we got Inaki over on the side there. Okay, Akimi Kimpembe. It's a very smart team, man. That Hakan, boys, he is just severely underrated in this game. He 4-star, 5-star, I believe. Really nice playstyles to him as well, man. Playstyle pluses. Another Ousmane Dembele in this team. Yet again, another person utilizing that 74 Evo. I'm telling you, man, it's what you got to do to kind of just cheat the system a little bit with these 84 rated teams. Adebayo was a great card. I never pronounced his name though. Kimpembe. Yeah, it's a smart team, man. Smart team. You know, you've started off in the back there. You've built very low rated meta players like Akimi, Kimpembe, Mendy, and then you've been able to afford a little bit higher rating in the attacking midfield, man. So you've done really well. Very solid team there from Thomas. We've got Torok here. He's using Eto up front. Liao's in most people's teams, man. I mean, you gotta have him in, right? You gotta. He's just too good. If you can fit Liao in your kind of vibe of team, it works. We've got Toure, Lemaire on 1 chem. So there's a few players in this can be struggling chem-wise a little bit. Tamori, Frimpong, Van den Ven. Pretty solid. Toure in there as well. He's got informed Rafinha in the cam role. Pretty solid team now, man, to be fair. He's kind of went weaker on the defense and then built up and kind of went with a powerhouse front line, man. Rafinha in there, Toure, Eto, Liao. Respect it. I respect it. We've got my man Cesar here. Nice to play. Let's have a little look. We've got Liao again in there. This version's the 87 iteration of the card. Sevilla Smith. We've got Kluivert's player of the month. I think, as I say, solid enough team all rounded, to be fair. I mean, defense obviously is the kind of weaker area of the squad, which I know people have done. I mean, it's what way you want to play it, boys, isn't it? It's whether you want to go... Do you want to have a team that's real well balanced, but you have no real standouts? Because it's 84 rated, right? So do you want to go with... Right, I'm going to have my average card at like 86 and kind of balance that around and have a real solid team with no real weak links? Or do you want to have, right, I'm going to have 3 or 4 real standout players like Liao, like Douglas, etc. that are really going to carry me through games in this league, in this fantasy league, and then maybe have a few weaker players? Because I think more people have actually went with that option, you know, have their real strong players and then have a few weak options like Cesar here. As he said, it's nice to play. He's went with a weaker fullback there at left back. Even Danilo on 1 chem at the back, 82 rated. And then obviously he's went stronger, you know, moving forward there with the Evo here, Liao, Kluivert, Face Smith, etc. So, yeah, very solid, as I say. You got to find something that plays well, you know, and as I say, you're saying it works well for you, Cesar, so... Yeah, fair play, man. Nice squad, man. You're obviously running Liao down the middle in this squad as well, which, I mean, he's perfectly good there. He's absolutely dominant, boys, out wide or striker, as we know. So, yeah, Liao in this league just seems like a definite thing to have in. W card, of course. Great team. Very nice team, as I say. Went weaker on the defense, obviously, apart from this idiot Evo, but if it works well for you, Cesar, by all means, mate, keep that as it is, and hopefully you keep getting those wins, bro. We've got LCFC Jacko with this squad. So yeah, this is what I'm saying, man. You know, this is one of these ones it's more all-rounded. You know, you've no real standout, really. It's more of a well-rounded team where there's no real low-rated card, like 81's in there. They're all like 85 max, and then obviously he's got the 84 rating by the silver bench. You got Bale in there. You have, obviously, is that Garcia, I think that card is. Pretty nice card. A very good SBC at the start of the year. 85 rated now as well. He's pretty tidy midfielder, him, man. So for a low-rated team, boys, like 84 rated, man, this is a nice card to have, man. Got Saul Campbell at the back there. The Georgian left back, I can never remember his name. And I think that's Mamarashvili in goal, is it, I think, for the Georgian link maybe as well. So, overall, man, yeah, it's a strong team as well, man. Yeah, overall, good squad there again. We've got Kolo's weak foot is god-awful too. Diaz, okay, Llorente, Sissoko. Surprised I haven't seen more of these Sissoko's, man. He was an absolute monster for me, boys. The moose is on the loose, is what they say, right? Musa Sissoko. He was dominant for me when I done the SBC earlier in the year. Outdated now in terms of the wider spectrum in Ultimate Team, but certainly with, you know, this copy, he could certainly come in handy for people. Surprised I haven't seen more of him. I suppose it's the link. You know, obviously French works, but the Watford connection maybe isn't the best with championship links. Strong though, man. Yeah, you've went well here. You've done well. You got Bremer's a very good centre-back. Llorente, solid. Mendes, solid. Midfield's packed out. There were some nice cards. Xavi Simons there as well. And then obviously moving into the front line. Yeah, you've done well. That's a very, very smart team. You've built that real well, man. You've built that real well. Yeah, Ocean Springs 3. You've done well, mate. You've done well, bro. Fair play. Very good squad. And we'll check one more, boys. Man, Jaden's team. Yet again, Dembele in there. He's got Kante. Went with the in from Amad Diallo. This Rinder's still one of the best budget options in the game. Gonna have a video out later today, boys, actually tonight on the channel, where I'm ranking the best budget players in all positions. This Reinders, I'm actually not sure whether he does feature. I recorded the video the other day, so I'm not actually sure if he does feature, but he's certainly another one of the, if he didn't feature in the video, he's certainly one of the ones that I could easily put in the video, because this guy, for the price you pay, boys, still one of the best budget centre mids in this game, man, no doubts. You got Mendes, Koundé, Lillian Thuram again, and Delo, and De Gea in goal. Prince up front's a good option, you know, clinical. You know, that's solid, that. Yeah, I think that's a very strong team again, man. You know, there's no real weak links in that. It's just a solid team, a well-built team. You know what you're doing. I'm getting inspiration here from these squads, boys. I really am, man. There's a lot of nice squads I'm seeing on this, on the FIFA community on Twitter, man. A lot of nice squads. So yeah, hopefully this video will help you boys out, man. It's certainly going to help me out. I'm going to try and think of what I can do with my team to try and switch things around a little bit, because I need to. Not the whole team, you know, but maybe a couple of positions. And that's going to be maybe the case for all of you boys as well. You might watch this and think, well, I'm not going to change everything, Jack, but I see this card in this team and I never thought about that. I might try and slot him in, or, you know, whoever it may be. So yeah, I hope you boys have enjoyed. If you find the video helpful, please do drop a like, boys. It does help the algorithm push the content out to more people. And of course, if you're a first-time viewer to the channel, you're very, very welcome. We're on the verge of hitting that 7.2k subscribers. So if you can subscribe, boys, join the channel, get involved. I'd really, really appreciate that. And yeah, as I say, roll on 7.2k. Appreciate you boys watching, and I'll see you all in the next one, man. Peace out.